Thank you for the indulgence, my lord. Thank you. Brigadier, now Mr. Mnube further says that at one point or the other in your testimony, you referred to photo 15 of Exhibit S and identify the person who's appearing on that photo as him, accused number 3. And one of the features of a remarkable feature of what is depicted in photo 15 is that the person appearing therein has a golden insert on his upper jaw. Or upper, is it the jaw or teeth line? Yes. Now you said that is also accused number 3. Now he says to me that I need to correct you. That is his younger brother, or that was his younger brother who was known as Mzansi Unfiltered. And
is he a twin brother?
No, not a twin brother. No, a younger brother.
That's what you understand.
A younger brother.
Okay.
Yes. Mzansi Unfiltered. Oh, I'm corrected, my lord. That is the elder brother. Not a twin brother, not a younger brother, but an elder brother. And he has always been dark in complexion. That is the person who had a golden insert in his upper jaw.
My lord, I'm not aware of his brother. What I know when it comes to, so let's start there. And I said that person with the gold insertion, in my view, resembles accused number 3. That's what I said. Then secondly, my lord, with regard to the complexion, as I've said, even the photos, and I just don't know the numbers, but the photos that were taken on the day of the incident where accused 3 is wearing a khaki top, and I dealt with them one by one to say the khaki top or brownish fit the description that was given by the witnesses who were inside the house, insofar as the first suspect that had dreadlocks and firearm. With big eyes, we dealt with that, and I said the complexion in those photos, particularly of that specific day, the complexion that I observe and that I see, it's brownish. It fits the description given of a dark brown complexion, contrary to the light complexion that he has now, my lord.
Sorry, that's for my edification. Who took those photos? The ones, for instance, you see it resembles accused 3. Yes. Whose camera took those photos?
It's the cell phone itself, meaning it's the cell phone of accused number 3.
And of course it has got the date on which that photo was taken.
Indeed, my lord. And it is the same phone. I even went further, my lord, to say if you look at the email number, the gadget that was used to take the photos in 2014 is the same gadget that was downloaded in 2015 when it's alleged that the said cell phone was seized from him when he was arrested for the Cleveland case 96/2, 2015, my lord.
But just a correction there. Actually, it's not a correction, it's just a proper perspective. I'm not so sure when the court says photos, but specifically on...
No, that's kind of one photo.
Yes.
That's one photo.
And that is photo number 15.
That's it, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So on photo number 15, there's a date there that is written IMG 2014-11-23. In other words, this photo was taken on 23. It's the information that we have with regard to that number that is depicted on top of that photo there, is that this photo could have been taken on the 23rd of November 2014. Alternatively, this photo could have been received by accused number 3's phone on the 23rd of November 2014. But yes, in respect of the downloading, these photos are all found in the photo that belongs to accused number 3. Let me correct it to this side. I'm not saying being downloaded. In other words, it was received. It was sent to accused number 3's phone on that date. As to when it was taken, we might not know. Those are the 2 options. Do you follow? Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
My lord, I hear what Advocate Ness is saying, but what I'm saying is that other than this photo, there were photos that were taken specifically on the day of the incident, 26 October 2014. And I'm saying, and this is the photos where I say accused 3 resembles the description of the first suspect that entered the house. And I'm saying those photos is not one photo. Were taken by the cell phone. This is now according to the report I got from the expert. And I'm further saying, my lord, according to the reports, the gadget that was used to take the photos in 2014, in other words, the handset, it is the same handset that was downloaded in 2015 after it was seized in possession of accused, or alleged that it was seized from in the possession of accused number 3. Now, as to whether there was this photo sent, I don't know from what number, that's not the report I got, my lord. In other words, I do not have a report from the forensic expert that any photos, in particular this one that we're talking about, was sent from a certain device to the device of accused number 3. All I know is that it's selfies, and then I focus to those photos which I think were relevant insofar as accused number 3 is concerned, my lord.
Thank you, Brigadier. Why do you say that photo number 15, is a selfie?
I'm saying, my lord, in the report that I got from the forensic expert,
yes,
nowhere did they say to me photo 15 was sent from this gadget or that gadget. The report refers to selfies taken by the cell phone of accused number 3. That's why I'm saying I'm basing that on that context. I do not have a part in their report where they say a specific photo was sent from a specific gadget or unknown gadget to accused number 3's cell phone. I don't have that, my lord, and that's not the briefing they gave me.
And Brigadier, do you have information that photo number 15 is a selfie? From your experts? No, my question is, after his explanation, my question is, and he then has information from his experts that photo number 15 is a selfie.
I've been quiet because I've been waiting for the Brigadier to redeem himself. I can't believe that there is an argument about complexion. I'm still shocked about that. From two men, rather. No, let me not say two men. That Brigadier Gininda is arguing with regards to the complexion of accused number 3, and now he's moved on to this was a selfie, and it's just going downhill. It's the more Gininda answers, it's just going downhill. And I wonder, do you lose your rank if you admit that you don't know something, or if you admit that you didn't investigate this portion, or if you admit that, you know what, I can neither deny or accept what accused number 3 is saying? I think anything is better than what Gininda is doing right now. Let's continue listening on.
My lord, I'm saying, in the report they gave me, nowhere did they say, in particular, that photo 15 was sent from a certain gadget. That's what I'm saying. What is contained in the report they gave me is that it was selfies. Hence, my lord, they were able to show me that if you look at the gadget in terms of the email number, it is the same unit that was found in 2015 February. So there was no assertion to me that this particular photo was sent from somewhere. That's all I'm saying, my lord. And I'm basing this on the report, not on my expertise.
Thank you, Brigadier. You hear my question, and my question was subsequent to your initial answer where you make mention of a selfie. A selfie, it means you take a cell phone, you hold it in your hand, you redirect it to your face, and you shoot yourself. That's where the word selfie comes from. Now, that's where my question emanates. Those experts of yours told you that photo number 15 could have been a selfie now.
My lord, I'm saying, the experts did not say to me, because my understanding, and I'm trying to assist in answering, my understanding is that photo 15 was sent from a certain gadget. I'm saying that's not the report I got. And we're dealing with the photos in relation to accused number 3 in totality, to say these photos were found on this gadget. This gadget is allegedly linked to accused number 3. And these photos that we found were taken by selfie. That's the report I got. So, but it was not to say analyze each and every photo and show me what was of essence that the phone was seized on this specific day under this case number. This is the complete data, the manner of photos insofar as accused number 3 is concerned, and the issues of the farm that we spoke about was that they were taken by means of that cell phone, which is a selfie. At no stage, my lord, and I'm saying in general, was I told that there is any photo, perhaps I should answer that way, any photo that was transferred from somewhere to the cell phone of accused number 3. That's what I'm saying in terms of the report I received.
You see, Brigadier, that is the challenge that comes up when you don't listen to the question. You would have noted that I clarified to you the court on what photo are we talking about. The photo, and then the court said, no, we're talking about photo number 15. Now we're talking about all other photos, when the court specifically said, no, we are confining ourselves to photo number 15.
I don't understand the question. Perhaps what I'm trying to get through is that when the download analysis were done, the process was not to say you download photo number 1, you come and get debriefed as to where it was taken, how was it moved, then you complete, you go to photo number 2, you do that that's not how it was done. The entire downloading was done, my lord, at my request. Thereafter, the product of the entire downloading was then given to Kenneth Stein to analyze. When he gave his report together with Sergeant Mabaso, my lord, that's what I'm referring to, that at no stage did I get and have a recollection of them saying a specific photo in the downloads in totality was sent from a specific number. And I'm putting this in general because the product was given to me in general. I was not given only photo 15 or photo 17 or photo, it was a totality. Then out of that totality, then photos insofar as those that are relevant to accused number 3 and insofar as this matter is concerned were then selected and downloaded by the analyst. This is now Kernel State, but the totality of the report was insofar as all the photos, my lord. So when I say in totality, I'm not moving away from the understanding that we're talking about photo 15, but I don't want to create an impression as if I sat down with the analyst and focus on photo 15 and say briefly, because that's not how it happened. They gave me the totality and gave a report insofar as the total collection, my lord.
Thank you. The issue was with regard to the golden insert. On the basis of the allegation that accused number 3 had a golden insert in his aperture. Now, he says to me, in as much as you earlier on spoke of a challenge of what could be possibly done, he says he's inviting you, and that is what he says, to take him to the medical doctor at any point. You can take him now, you can take him in the evening, you can even take him tomorrow, to a, I don't know if it's a dentist or what, but a doctor that is qualified to look into his jaw, or to his upper jaw, where it is alleged that he had a golden insert, just to go and verify it, so that we have a medical evidence before court to demonstrate whether or not he had any golden insert in his upper jaw.
After how many years?
My lord?
After how many years?
I don't know,
you then take instructions.
Yes.
Because you are talking about the time. Now,
Yes.
as I listen to the evidence,
yes.
this case mainly it's about what actually happened allegedly
Yes, in 2014.
in 2014. Now we are 25.
2025.
Yeah, bro.
It's 11 years.
Yes.
Actually, it's exactly 10 years and 4 months.
So
Yes.
the challenge is for him to call a doctor to come and verify what?
These allegations,
Of what?
the fact that some of the witnesses who were in the house are saying that the gun toter was a person, as they described him, who had a golden insert in his upper jaw. And Zungu is saying in his statement that accused number 3, on the day on which he met him, allegedly at the hostel, accused number 3 had a golden insert on his upper jaw. Mr. Gininda, Advocate Brigadier Gininda, when he was requested to go through these photos, he specifically mentioned in photo number 16, photo number 15, and identify the face of the person that appears in photo number 15 as belonging to accused number 3. He said, this to me resembles accused number 3 because, amongst others, he has a golden insert in his upper jaw, as it was explained or as it was said by some of the witnesses in their statement. Now accused number 3 says no, that is all a mistake. If needs be, let medical expertise come and tell this court that I had such a golden insert in my upper jaw, or I never had it.
You know what, I want to be fair to everybody here.
Yes, madam.
People are changing their evidence. For instance, and I'm not making a finding about anything.
Yes.
It was never put to Gininda that photo 15, is it?
Yes.
Belongs to your elder brother. It belongs to number 3's elder brother. You remember?
Yes.
It was never put. Let's leave it at that.
Yes.
That was never put.
But now it's happening.
Now it is being put.
Yes.
Fine. You heard me.
But when the court says it was never been put, madam, I'm putting it now under cross-examination. It's not
But the
like...
initial evidence was led when? When Mrs. Stein was here? Last year, August.
In August.
Fine. You can put it again, no problem. I'm just saying, me, I listen.
Yes.
For vengeance.
But the challenge that I have, my lord, is that the court says that was never put.
Yeah, it was never put. That so-called insert was being worn or belongs to accused number 3's elder brother. You said what is the name?
Kwenza kwenkosi.
Did you hear that name?
To us, it's been put for the first
Fine,
time.
okay.
One thing my Lord has made very, very clear to us is that he listens. He listens in court, right? Now, if he listens in court, he will remember when Advocate Mnisi stood up and said, listen, talking to accused number 3, he doesn't make sense of what he is saying. Solitary confinement has really done a number on his mental health. Now, Mzansi, if you remember this, because you listened to, drop a 2 in the comment section down below so that my Lord, okay, can reference back to Mzansi Unfiltered, okay? Because I'm not saying that accused number 3 suddenly has remembered he has a brother who's dark in complexion with I almost said metal insert, with a gold insert on his upper jaw. It's not that he suddenly remembered him. It's that he's no longer in solitary confinement. He's sleeping. He's got time to do his hair. He's growing a mustache or 2. I don't know. Okay, but we see the visible evidence. We even see it with his eyes. Do you guys notice that as well too? His eyes as well have changed. Go back a couple of months when he was still in solitary confinement to the guy he is now. He's a changed man, okay? He's a different man. And also he seems happy. He seems happy. But listen, I'm not a psychologist, as Gininda said. But I'm just speaking from a place of observation. And my Lord honestly needs to take this into consideration, because my Lord is also the same Lord who told us that investigations can continue all the way until the very end. Therefore, why can the accused not present new evidence or evidence during their defense? There's no specific time where they must give their evidence. But, in my Lord's defense, I hear what he's saying. But guess what? Accused number 3 is back from solitary confinement and his mind is crystal clear. And he can make wind that, wait a minute. You mean to tell me this whole time they talk about photo 15 and saying that's me? That's not me. That's my brother. That is my brother. It is not me. And what's his brother's name? That is my brother. But Gininda will argue this one to his grave. Gininda is not taking the fall for nobody, okay? He will argue complexion. Let's continue listening on.
And we also just want to mention, my Lord, and this is an objection, that the fact that Zungu testified that accused 3 had a golden insert on upper jaw, it's something that needs to be verified from the record. It doesn't accord with our recollection.
Yeah, okay, go on, sir.
I am saying the statement on which the state relied in order to call Mr. Zungu says that accused number 3, on the date on which they allegedly met at the hostel, Mr. Zungu, accused number 3 had a golden insert. But my Lord, again, I don't understand when the court said it was never put, because it is happening now, and this witness is still under cross-examination.
It means it's in the past. It was never put. I'm not saying it is not put. It was never put. You heard me and you understand me.
No, I don't understand.
You don't find this.
The court cannot force me to say that. As it is the court,
We are fine.
let me approach accused number 3.